Everybody, Zero Ice here, bringing you Solo Legendary Tips, ONI Sword Base Part 2. This is just after the third activation switch. Right after you hit that little switch, you get a spawn drop of another Warthog. My suggestion is don't take it. There's a Revenant sitting right here waiting for you. If you've got at least 4 bullets in the sniper rifle, congratulations, you're about to get yourself a Revenant and make the next part a little easier. So snipe the one that's out of it, and then snipe the one that runs up next to it. Like I said, congratulations, you have a Revenant. You're about to make your life a little easier inside. Now this next part, you get a checkpoint. If you hear the NPCs, he says we need to take out that ghost. That is a clue. The ghost is the checkpoint. So killing these enemies and killing a Revenant won't get you the checkpoint. You have to kill the ghost. So focus on that. Hide behind this rock and the rock that's right there on the left. And if you wait a second, Kat actually gets in, and she's actually a pretty good shot and will help you out. Remember that the Revenant's bullets arc, so you have to shoot them a little higher than you normally would. Takes some getting used to. I'm pretty bad at it. I thought I'd actually killed the ghost, and I didn't, so when I saw it fly back out, I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But luckily I don't die and I'm able to get behind this rock. Just make sure that you dodge all of the attacks. It's a 2-shot kill from the Revenant to kill your Revenant. It's like a 5-shot kill for you to kill their Revenant. So you see the cut there, you see how many times I died, but luckily, like I say, when you kill the ghost you get the checkpoint. So if you don't kill the ghost, depending on where your checkpoint is, it's even before you snipe those two guys out of the Revenant. So my suggestion, like I said, kill the ghost as fast as you can, hide behind the rock, and that's why I say Kat actually got that kill, not me. I was pretty lucky. Your other suggestion is if you're in the Revenant or in the Warthog, you can just run up there and go tag the activation switch, I believe, and not even fight any of these. But you take the risk of dying a lot. That ghost is faster than you, and there's a lot of free roaming enemies on the ground. So that's up to you. You're more than welcome to go do it. I just choose not to. Now if you had a green gun when you picked up the target locator, it'll still be there. So pick it back up, pick up the extra DMR ammo that's there, and go to town on some grunts, jackals, and elites. There's a handful of jackals and grunts. There's one elite here on the ramp, and there's 2 or 3 elites that are at the top of the ramp in the courtyard. So try and get as many headshots as you can to save your ammo. That was some pretty fail reload maintenance. When it looks clear and all you got is grunts, you can go ahead and press up. They're pretty easy to kill as long as they're not en masse. Just watch out for the grenades. I know I'm moving a little slow through this part, but like I said, you can't rush Legendary at all. It'll shit you out. So there's the last second elite, and then there's one more left for me. It's a white free roaming. I've also found that the white elites, white armor elites, are pretty annoying and dodging and running and stuff, but that could just be me. Down this little area, there are 2 grunts, an elite, and 2 hunters. My suggestion is if you can do it, find a way to kill the 2 grunts first. The elite usually doesn't come out of that back room. Sometimes he does. If that happens, you're probably gonna die. But kill the 2 grunts. They have green guns. They will ruin your shields. They'll shoot you. It's a pain in the ass. If you still have sprint, the hunters are cake. Just circle around them. Circle around them. When they look like they're going to swing at you, just sprint right behind them to the other side. They should never hit you. I get hit once from careless mistake on the second one. But they should be really easy to kill. Should be. Keyword there. I also like to hover around some kind of cover, because if they do use the green gun, you've got cover just like that. And it's also a good way to make them creep up on you. See right there, I careless mistake. But you're going to see here in a second when he charges me in a few minutes, or a few seconds, I sprint to the other side, and he never hits me. I don't know how many shots they take. It depends on where you shoot them. I always try and aim, obviously, for that green area. It doesn't always work out that way. Now, when they die, the elite came after me. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And I got pretty lucky there. I had no shield and no health, so just be mindful of that. There is health up right where you got the shotgun. If you didn't get it before, you can get it after. You're probably going to need it. Now, I said in the first video, there's 95% of the time I'll never tell you to run up on an elite. Really difficult to kill this elite because he will always jump behind these pillars. So with the shotty, this is the only time that I recommend running up on an elite and trying to kill him. And the first time I did a playthrough, that went a lot smoother. As you can see, it didn't go as smooth this time, but it still worked out for me in the end. Here, there's no real close range, so I opt to pick up the green gun again and keep my DMR with it. Now here in this little area, there's a couple of jackals, and stay back in this doorway, cover. You do have to go up the entire sword base, but there's a little shortcut that I actually went up first and died, so it triggered the scenario, but you can get around that, and I gotta give credit to this to Ignitable Karma. He's actually the one that found out about it in his solo playthrough, and I forgot about it for this tips, but I'm gonna show you how to do it now. If you go up here and make it to the middle level on the side that you started on, so this little area up here, keep in mind that when you run past this ramp, there's going to be 3 grunts that spawn in this little door. Okay. Inside the room where the sword spawns in multiplayer, there's 3 grunts and there's an elite. Yeah, that was pretty fail, George. Thanks for that. I've noticed that I die more times in the campaign because of something that the... Ooh, forgot to let that in. Well, that was pretty fail. That's why you don't run in and charge. Keep that in mind. So let's do this again. Yay! 2 grunts. And when you run back in here, I haven't found that ever there's enemies that spawn in this room because this is where the Marines are and Noble Team is. So, run up here, again, the elites, or the grunts, excuse me. That was still pretty risky. Shouldn't have run up on that guy with the grunt still there. He hit me with the green gun and that kinda hurt. Okay, so if you don't run up past this ramp to where that elite and stuff is, it won't trigger the events that happen on the top floor. Basically, when you run up the ramp, before you get to this flat part, jump onto this ramp and come into the room and run up this ramp. It will not spawn the yellow elite with the rocket launcher up on the top floor. That's really useful because he will fuck you up 9 times out of 10. You can see the cut. I can't tell you how many times I died there. Green gun to rifle. That helped. When you run through the little door, there's 2 more jackals with shields that are pain in the ass because they block the rocket launchers. And after this, it's pretty much just duck and cover, try not to die from the banshees and the phantom. The end of the video is kind of shitty. There's a lot of jump cuts and fades because I just died a whole lot because I was tired. So, 2 elites, 1 or 2 elites spawn from the phantom was there dropping them off. So be mindful of that. They are camoed as well. So, watch out for those. And just shoot. There's enough ammo on the ground that when you kill the phantom, I believe the level ends. I don't know if you have to kill so many banshees or not. I don't think I'd killed any banshees, so I think once you just kill the phantom, the level's pretty much over. Oh, I killed 1. That's pretty much it. Stay tuned for Nightfall's coming up soon.